What's up everyone, it's Dusty Gogoat. Welcome back to my headcanon. I am recovering from a 4-day flu, but I wanted to make this video today because we've got 3 new images. They're rumored to be a new evolution for EEVEE, regional forms, and one of these even looked like an Ultra Beast. If you don't want me to pass out while recording this video, hit the like button. You can subscribe too while you're at it. Alright, our first image is this, what I think is a dragon type EEVEE evolution. I guess you could say that could also be fighting, maybe the purple in its tail and on its head. Maybe this is also a poison type evolution. It kind of has the same silhouette as Leafeon, even the little neck collar, whatever you want to call that, the little neck hair. That looks like Leafeon as well. That's kind of telling me that this might just be fan art. Well, let's get this across. There's a crease in the image, right? You can see that cross towards its tail, the white crease. What that tells me is someone, like let's say this is real. Let's say this is real. That means someone has the same mindset as my 5-year-old niece, where she takes a Pokemon card, her favorite Pokemon card, and folds it in half to safely store it in her pocket. Did this person break into the Game Freak headquarters, steal a piece of artwork, fold it in half, stick it in their pocket, and then run away, and then upload this photo? Is that what happened? Because this crease is on all of the images. So ever since we got Sylveon in Generation 6, people have been heavily speculating that we're going to be getting some sort of additional evolution to counterpart Sylveon. We've never before had we got an evolution just by itself. They always came in pairs or threes, right? Not that that's really a pattern, but that is what people expected. Obviously, Sylveon exists because of, at the time, the new fairy typing, but I think dragon type seemed to be like the perfect counterpart to Sylveon. And now that we're getting a region that so closely borders Kalos, it would make sense that we get another evolution to counterpart Sylveon. I think the Pokemon Company has been doing this thing where originally they were just rolling out, making as many Pokemon as they can, trying to make every generation bigger and bigger. And then it hit a point around Generation 6 where they realized, okay, we're worldwide. This company is going to be around for at least 50 years, at least 100. Like Pokemon could be the next Disney. It's going to be around forever. They want to pace themselves. So rather than giving us 2 or 3 new evolutions every generation or whatever, or every other generation, they're like, okay, let's give you 1 evolution and then just chill on that for 10 years because they'll run out of types. So whether or not this art is real, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's abstract enough where I could kind of believe it. Like Sylveon is so weird. It's got like ribbons. Like what the heck does that mean? This is what a dragon EEVEE would look like. It's not going to be a reptile. Like dragon type EEVEE was never going to be a reptile. This is more on the side of an Alolan Executor where it's like spiritually a dragon. It has the type of a dragon, but it's not a reptile at all. But I like this design. There's a couple things that tell me it's not real. One, I think the art style matches the traditional Pokemon art style, but it seems to be, not that I'm like an artist or anything, but there seems to be some weird, shadowing. The first spike from the right, it's all darkened out, and for some reason why does that not match the other 2? That makes no sense. I think we're due for a new evolution. We're also due for a new typing. Like, what if this is a new type? Like, everyone's talking about the 3 types, right? Everyone's talking about Aura type, a 3rd type that Pokemon gain in battle. What if this is that? I mean, it looks like a dragon. I'd be willing to bet that they're not going to make an evolution based on a gimmick in a single region. Next, we've got this cutie little Chinchou. This picture is very weird. There's actually blurring in the top half, actually in the bottom half as well, but you still have that crease. That is so weird. This is kind of putting it in the category of fake. All these little special effects. I give it credit, and I wanted to review it because it wasn't just a blatant concept sheet. This is great. Chinchou was one of my favorites growing up. I never loved Lantern, but I liked Chinchou. It's this weird little, it's like an alien. It has feet, but it swims in the water. It's so weird. And I like this. This is what a regional form looks like. It's not a color swap. Like, what are those little balls on its antennae? Are those eggs? This is giving me water poison type vibes, and I don't like that. I think water poison type is it's an okay typing, but unless this thing is incredibly powerful or incredibly memorable, I think it's always going to be overshadowed by Tentacruel and Tentacool in the worst ways possible. Like, what was the point of Quillfish? It was literally useless until January this year. And at that point, it wasn't even water poison type. So I hope, if this is real, I hope it's not poison type. You know, the darker color of its body, maybe water ground, maybe water rock. I don't really see rock happening. Maybe water dragon? That's stupid. It's not gonna be water dragon. Let me know what you guys think this could be. I don't really, it's pretty obscure. It's probably, I mean, if it is real, it's probably gonna be water poison. That'd be a disappointment. I'm curious to see what this thing could evolve into. Lantern is like, it's like if a dolphin was a deep sea creature and had a Disney face. I'd be willing to bet that this type of Pokemon would evolve into a branched evolution. It wouldn't evolve into a regional Lantern. It would be a completely different Pokemon altogether. And this next Pokemon, to me, looks like an Ultra Beast. I think it's actually supposed to be an evolution of a Sunflora, but to be honest, the art style is so different from the Sunkern line. There's just so much going on here. You can see it's like, we'll start from the top. Its head essentially looks like a sun, and then you've got this collar that looks like clouds, right? So you've got below that, its body looks more like a tree trunk, so it doesn't even look like a sunflower at this point. And then it's got these arms that look like Masquerain's wings, right? It depicts two giant eyes. And then look, what are its legs? Like, this design is awful unless you say it's an Ultra Beast. And then I go, that's kind of cool. Over on Twitter, there have been so many connections drawn between Generation 7 and Generation 9. That's got me excited because Generation 7 was a really cool generation that brought a lot of awesome aspects into the Pokemon universe. Generation 6 introduced the multiverse. Generation 7 brought Pokemon off-world into other dimensions, into other universes, right? Like, and then it brought Pokemon from those worlds to our Pokemon universe. I think that definitely could be continued and explored even further. Generation 8 seemed to totally skip over all of that, where we didn't see anything from Generation 7. I would love a return to form, right? A Generation 9 game that in proximity is close to Kalos, so there's some cultural similarities there, or maybe some things are shared geographically, right? Like, if there's a Gogoat in Kalos, let it exist in Generation 9. But then there's maybe the evil team, maybe the Aether Foundation has an offshoot branch, or a team with similar goals to the Aether Foundation, right? A team that is bent on traveling outer space, exploring dimensions, finding new Pokemon. Until we get another trailer, my headcanon has been that these games, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, are going to focus on themes of past and future, or tradition and progress. I think what we just laid out here would actually make a lot of sense. Kalos was fixated on tradition, and Alola, it's a brand new region. It's all about inventing and then also exploring the unknown, right? Discovering things for the very first time. I think both of those together is essentially what we could be seeing in Generation 9. Shout out to My Butterscotch on Twitter. He's the guy who posted this. This guy seems to be, he's living his life. He travels quite a bit, it seems like. God bless. I would love to keep rambling, but I'm actually not feeling that great now that I've actually recorded this video. I'm gonna get this edited and go lay back in bed. Now that I've said my piece, I would love to hear what you guys think about these rumored images. If you're still watching, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to sponsor the channel, there's a join button right below this video. Hit that to become a channel member today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and good luck hunting.